Well, I guess I'm gonna hit y'all with a blog. Plane don't leave until late tonight, so like I said, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do today. But I ain't been doing too much of nothing really. I went ahead and did the murder one, as my friend would say. I went ahead and did the bald head on y'all to get up out of here with this bald head. But I'm looking over and sitting at this desk, looking at these mountains and trees and all these people just sitting out, man. People itching to get out. I don't blame you though. It's so beautiful outside right now. I gotta go. Oh man. But yeah, this blog right here is about family. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you people, got a lot of things to say about, when you're young, you're figuring out your mind. You're figuring out what makes you work, what works for you when you're young, you know what I'm saying? When you get to like 21, 22, I just think about my age. I'm 49 and all the things that I done seen and heard and been through situations and watch people, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you something, just like I told my son. I said, no matter what you do, you smart. You should learn about your own body. You should learn how to do this up here and get that right. You should learn how to keep your heart right. Learn how to do everything. Everything is at your fingertips. See, when we was coming up, you had to pay for that. The information was sold to you. I mean, you got to go to school to learn that. You broke your leg, you don't know about no veins, you don't know about no bones, you don't know about none of that unless you go pay for it. Nowadays, you can just jump on Google. Hey, I'm feeling this way. Boom. They're going to give you all the little things what's going on with you. So, invest in learning about at least your health. And learning how to take care of yourself, learning how to make yourself better. They tell you to eat all this food, that's good. But if you don't know about you, and then you eat the wrong food, then what? You need to know what your body accepts and how to get you together. I know it's a lot of people out there saying, man, I wish I could be like this. I wish I was a little bit like that. You can, it's real easy. You gotta break that slave mentality, what you can do and what you can't do. Everything's possible. As long as you work at it. As long as you come up with a plan. Anything's possible. For real. But you gotta sit here and really think about family and everything. Like I said, when you're growing up, get in your 20s, you gotta make goals. You gotta say you wanna be somewhere. You gotta bring it to life. You know what I mean? Like when if you're 21 or 22, 23, 24, and you're not looking at every year that you need to be doing something different. Like if every year you wake up and you got the same shit going on, you doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. That's 12 months of doing that. 12 months of feeling like that. 12 months of backing up. Now when that next year come around, you the business. You got to have a whole new business plan. And don't be scared to take chances. Some chances, you know what I mean? Don't take no chances on your life. Don't take no chances on your freedom. As long as you keep them two rules in there, you good. Take the chances. Remember, as long as you don't take chances on going to jail, take chances on your life, messing somebody else's life up, you Gucci. You living in God's will. All that swearing and all that everything, you'll refrain from that. When you learn how to treat people, you see how many doors open up for you. Straight up, young people, learn how to talk. It ain't about bowing down. It ain't about you being accepted. It's about knowing how to properly conduct yourself so it'll benefit you. Because you act hostile, act crazy, or you act like you can't comprehend or you can't get on real quick. A lot of people, you know, it's just like when I worked on a job. You know, we get a new person in, we be like, why he here? They be like, oh, you know, teaching the job won't. We be like, he ain't gonna be here that long. There's no purpose of teaching him that job. Let him go on and get on down, and so we can sit down. He can fuck it up. We can sit on down for a minute and y'all figure it out. No, they were like, no, y'all teach him. It's like, well. But yeah, that was the unfairness of that shit, you know what I mean? And out here, it's like the same way. A lot of people look at you and they say, I ain't gonna teach you shit because you might not be here that long. I ain't gonna teach you shit because you're gonna put my name attached to that bullshit you might do. If somebody give you a gift and teaches you something or breathe on you in a certain way and you can do something with it, hey, think about it. That was meant for you. That was meant for you to hear that. A lot of negative things or a lot of things that you hear, you think about the negative things that you hear are more inviting. The good things, you pass them over. So, like I said, every year you got to turn around and see what you can do different. And you got to start setting your own plan. That's what school is for. It show you how to plan. You know, if you pay attention, you can apply some of that shit to your life. You know what I mean? Young people really need to think about that. Because when you get 49 years old, hey, it's like getting over the hump. How the downhill finna be. You know what I mean? I have to think about that. I do. So I do have to think about, I want to be able to see my kids grow up. Like I got one more, you know, my 3-year-old. I want to see him grown. And then by then I have grandkids. I got the other grandkids, you know what I'm saying? All the grandkids, everybody. You know, my dream is to have my nice house and have all that DDGs running through that bad boy. You get what I'm saying? And you can say clout chase, call it whatever you want. May 5th, 1971, DDG started. Now you count 49 years on that. That's when DDG started. You get what I'm saying? So, DDG Jr. is the king. To a king. Remember that. But yeah, my baby girl, that's my queen. You know what I'm saying? And here come my prince. Tell me, I got it all mapped out. It's gonna ride like that because I got it mapped out. I ain't got nobody else's hands on it. I ain't got nobody else's plans with it. I'm putting it together. And I tell you what, if you don't start planning, I'm telling you young people, if you don't start planning, and planning is not dreaming. Planning is doing things about it. Dreaming is like, oh yeah, I wish I could do that, yeah, da. But never ever working towards it. That's dreaming. When you say I'm planning, that's a different story. And when you tell somebody about it, they're gonna try and hold you accountable for it when you breathe it out. So if you don't want nobody to try and hold you accountable for your plans or your dreams, keep your mouth closed. Then you don't have to hear nobody say, well, you failed, you didn't do it. Don't tell nobody. And nobody can stop you. If you tell somebody, they ain't gonna stop you. And when you tell somebody, what that mean is, you asking for help. Quit telling people. Don't tell them shit. Just make that shit happen. And if it don't, you can go back to the blueprint and say, oh, I should have did this, and that. They gonna say whatever. They gonna call you crazy. They might even call you slow. They might call you stupid. Ignore all that. Put your plan to work. Remember that. If you go to school, you want all A's, put your plan to work. Don't tell nobody. Remember that. If you tell somebody, they gonna hold you accountable. It's just like the law. You tell somebody, they're gonna hold you accountable. So don't do that. I'm telling y'all. It's my vlog, you know what I'm saying? Family is everything. And no matter what grudge you have, no matter what happened, that's past. It doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? You gotta think about where you wanna be at in life and how happy you wanna be. And happiness, nobody ever says it. That is the top. That is the top. Happiness, cause can't nothing touch you. Remember that. And you got to put that happiness in yourself. And this is my blog, you know, for the day. And I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I got to get ready to, you know, find me some vittles and shit. Breakfast time. I don't know. I'm still up at 3 a.m. around here. It's crazy, but yeah. I love y'all. I appreciate the support. Thanks. Keep on subscribing. Like I said, I need that 1 million. And y'all to see me. Guaranteed. Holla at your boy.